So hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Since I finished the nuclear pasta farm videos, I can finally focus on this sub-series again. So we left off with this absolute... I don't even know what to say about this. In today's episode, let's try to make depleted Uraninite cells. But for that, we will need cell assemblers, so let's wait for the cash to accumulate. I will speed this part up since it's literally nothing but me waiting. Great, now we have a cell assembler, so let's clean up this mess by bulldozing the plot real quick. I'll make a miniature version of the cell assembly line from my nuclear pasta farm, but dumbed down so that I can actually afford it. I won't speed up this part though, otherwise this video will be nothing but sped up clips. While I build, keep in mind I may keep making videos for this game. If you do want more videos, be sure to let me know in the comments section. Since I am also a QA tester for this game, I can try to be prepared next time an event drops to make the setup, hopefully smoother and more efficient than this time around. Also, I won't be making an exact replica of my nuclear pasta farm's containment cell assembly line here. I will make some modifications due to the lack of space. I might as well add that the event will be ending in less than a week, so I recommend you guys grind it before it's gone, since the drones are pretty cool and give decent buffs. I may just run out of cash making this, but it's worth it. Budget's kinda tight. Let's hope I got the spacing right. Oh right, I also have to worry about Prometheium. I guess I'll worry about it later. Time to lay down the mines. Some advanced thermalite mines can be sacrificed for some rare earth mines. Following the same fundamental here, rare earth mines drop down, and basalt alloy pipes are made mid-air. And me being an idiot has goofed up again. I'll have to move the filter container one stud to the left. I'll also have to clean up this mess. Thankfully, cell zones come in handy here. Great. With that out of the way now, let's continue building. I hope there's enough space to do limit containers and chutes. Let's also sell some of these for the extra cash. I doubt there is enough space to add a cell assembler there, but worth a try anyways. Oh, right. We don't have the upgraded height limit. Let's just work with what we have. If I'm able to pull this off, it'll make me a lot of money. Once this event passes by, I will move back to Phantom Forces until the next event. So if you want more Phantom Forces videos, you just have to wait a little longer. Alright, now we have basalt alloy. Time to turn them into pipes. Things get easier from here. Now it's time to place the cell assembler. And just as I thought, there is no space for chutes and limit containers. Technically there is. Wait, let me try to get it to output like this. That doesn't work. It should have been obvious. And this doesn't work either. I guess I'll just remove the chutes and limit containers, keeping it to one assembler only. All right, let's move it back now. Nice. We have containment cells now. Now let's save up for a packager. Actually, a better idea would be to temporarily sacrifice some advanced rare earth mines. Till the time I save up for more land. I think it's also a good idea to make Prometheium cells for now, since I already have all the ingredients. I think I'll need platforms to properly place this. Nice! Now time to plug in Prometheium and the containment cells. Also do note that I am running out of music choices, guys, so be sure to suggest some non-copyright songs to me in the comments. This seems like a good spot to send Prometheium up. All right, now time to stretch it back to the filter container. We have Prometheium cells now. Nice. Now time to place the advanced rare earth mines back. Now this side is complete. Time to make the same thing on the other side. I'll speed this part up since it's the same thing. All right, now that this is done, I'll make some decent passive money. In the meantime, I should probably finish the Thorium quest. But before that, I'll add some more rust and basalt mines real quick. Actually, before I go to mine thorium, I think it's better if I buy this tile and add chutes and limit containers on this side. Gloves fix your game. Why won't this drop through? Screw it. I guess I'll just add a chute all the way to the first one. Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me. Finally. Now time to place the cell assembler back. Oh right, I have to wait to buy the second one. Until then, I guess I'll reconnect the bottom one. Nice. Now we wait. And we wait some more. Perfect. Now just to connect it. We should upgrade to the advanced ones. Only when I save up, though. All right, let's go mine some thorium so I can get some cash. Finally, now that this is done, we can head back to our factory, which, as we can see, has been performing extra well. Got those quests out of the way too. Anyways, now that we are back at the factory, let's build. Unloaded the thorium. Let's see what we can do with it. I think thorium pipes is a good idea. Also, while I'm doing this, I just wanted to let you guys know that the other episodes will not be uploaded until the event is over, since I have been thinking to record all first while the event lasts and edit once it ends, due to the short time remaining. This part was temporary, by the way, so I'm deleting it as soon as its use is over, as you can see. What's nice is that we now have 3 million, plenty of money to experiment with. First thing would be to add Uraninite instead of Prometheium on this side, since I can also add 2 reactors and coolant cells on the new tile we recently bought. All right, with the Prometheium finally cleaned up, let's begin. Same blueprint as the rare earth mines, by the way. 4 studs below the mines. Also, this does look like a good spot to add the mines since I have plenty of space for the ore crusher. And now the platforms go bye-bye. Now it's probably going to be a challenge to lead the conveyor onto the one that was there before. I guess this'll do. Looks fine to me. Now we connect the mines. and also remove the cell zone. This will probably fit in this space. Yep, it fits. Nice. We just need to add coolant cells now. Hopefully they fit in this remaining space. I'll cut to the part that isn't a replica of the other two I built in this video. Probably going to need a more crammed version of the cell assembler material splitting, basically the part that splits the materials for the assemblers. Yeah, ramp conveyor ladders won't cut it. Let's try something else. This could work, turning it to the side. Let's first make the basalt alloy pipes, this time with rust on the left. Never mind, rust to the right and basalt to the left. Before that though, let's first connect the rare earth mines. And now let's finish the basalt alloy pipes. I skipped it since it's the same thing but flipped. And a different way to filter Prometheium, apparently. This should do it. And now just to clean up here. All right, that wasn't that big of a problem. Now let's add a press and rolling machine here. Oops, one stud too much to the right. There we go. And let's add these two short conveyors to finish this part. And the two cell assemblers come here. Actually, this is a better spot. And let's move the one below to be aligned with the one on top. Perfect. Followed by the limit containers, of course. And this one on the left has to be one stud below, since we have the basalt alloy ingots coming out from nearby. And now the chutes. Followed by ramp conveyors. This one on the left has to be one stud down, again. Now let's just quickly connect the plates and pipes to this assembler. It would be smart if the basalt alloy pipes drop here and just go straight into the left input. The rest of these 4 studs will be used for the 2 plates from the filter containers. Just going to cut out some parts now since the video is getting quite long. Like here I cut out me placing some straight conveyors. Now let's just connect.
Bruh.
Also ignore me being a goof and almost placing them in the wrong direction. But as I was saying, let's quickly connect the filter containers to the conveyors I just placed here. And connect the rust and basalt mines to the cutter and ore crusher. Another challenge. Where will I place these packagers? Time to get creative. This seems like a good spot to me. And the thermalite mines can come here. Let's also quickly connect the cell assemblers and packagers. We're close now. Let's finish what we started. I'm also not going to worry about recycling. There's barely any place here. Now this part is covered. Only have to connect the thermalite to the packagers now. The ore crusher can go like this, I suppose. And the furnace like this. And already it wants to do that. Great. Let's just take it over to the packagers. Turning the conveyor like this would be a good idea to not cover the main output and make it difficult to see there.
Bruh.
And me being an idiot forgot to add a cooler. Quick fix. I'll just add a cooler right after the furnace here. Problem solved. Also ignore the fact that in the clips after this one, thermalite is still flowing since I realized this mistake after building a little bit more. 2 limit containers here, and some short conveyors here to distribute the cryolite between the 2 packagers. And some more short conveyors here for the second limit container. Now it will distribute to both packagers properly. This is where I had realized my mistake, by the way. The cleanup was quick. Just grabbed the thermalite after placing the cooler and sold it. I'll also quickly connect the other 2 mines using 2 ramp conveyors along with 2 straight conveyors. We now have coolant cells. Nice. Now time to only add the packager at the bottom and call it a day. Connected the top 1. Only one last thing left now. This seems like a good spot for the second packager, right below the one on top. Easy peasy. Now just to connect the cells to this packager and this packager to the reactor, and then it's done. Final stretch. Let's finish this. And finally it is ready. 2 reactors making and selling depleted uraninite cells, and that 1 Prometheium cell setup still running on the left side there. As we can also see, it's making decent money, so I will upgrade it soon. Anyways, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed, and you can wait 3 days before I start editing the next videos. See ya.